Okay, for this tutorial we're going to apply a glow to the image. It's going to actually make it look kind of heavenly. Some of you guys might be working with the 6 pillars of character. Some of you guys might be working with the 7 heavenly virtues within those sorts of themes or fairy tales, and the glow will create sort of a more positive vibe, kind of push a golden sort of feel in your image. Again, not required. This is entirely an artistic choice, but it's something that I want you to know how to do if you so decide to use it. I'm sure there's some type of direct apps and stuff on your phones that can create this, but again, you can have some fun exploring how these techniques work. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you create a destructive sort of edit. And in this destructive sort of edit, this filter, we're going to actually create a smart filter. And you'll need a smart filter so that you can have it'll look kind of like your image adjustments, a little white box and stuff, so you can do some editing there. So I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to choose filter, and I'm going to convert this image just for smart filters. What this lets me do is it kind of creates a protective layer so that I can do some editing. And then I'm going to choose filter, and I'm going to choose my blur. And I'm going to choose the Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur is kind of like a full over blur, kind of like your glasses aren't on or what have you. I'm going to turn it up to about 30 some pixels here. You're probably like, okay, what kind of glow is this? I mean, it looks kind of like you got knocked in the head. Don't worry, we're not there yet. Okay, we're not done. What I'm going to have you do is in your layers box, you'll notice that we have that smart filter, that box there. And then we have this Gaussian blur. And we have what I call these little like teeter-totter images. Okay, this is your blending options. Much like we have blend modes in some of those other tutorials, we have some blending options. So I can blend this blur to this image. So I'm going to double click on this. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose my screen mode. Okay, and bam, there it is, my glow. I can go back into my Gaussian blur and I can turn it down, okay, if I want to have like less of that blur. So again, if you didn't apply that smart filter, you wouldn't be able to do this. So here are some ways to create that. And again, I don't know if I spent a lot of time talking about your history box, but your history box is this little arrow with the 3 little dots here. And that will actually go back the steps. So you can actually see, okay, this is the original image. And now I can go back and see the edited version. And this is a very quick way to create something that looks, like a dream, or, some kind of professional sort of work with a glow. So hopefully this helps you add a little oomph to your work.